John at the Basement coming at you with another member question. So this one came in asking, why am I so sore after leg day? So the dreaded leg day, you've seen those memes with, people trying to walk up the stairs, or, pictures of toilets after leg day, and, how people, all dread them. What I would say to that is, presuming you haven't done any musculoskeletal damage, so presuming you haven't actually injured yourself, or hurt yourself in a negative way, it's just what we call delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS for short. A lot of people tend to think that it's the lactic acid buildup, and it's like, oh, that's why they're so sore. No, that's not the case. Yeah, that's part of the reason why it burns so much while you're in the exercise, but lactic acid is usually removed from your body 30 to 60 minutes after your workout's completed. So it's actually not caused by that. When you do train, even when you walk up the stairs, when you sit down on a bench, you bend over to tie your shoes, you're creating micro tears in the muscle, just minor tears. So when you're actually exposing yourself to an added load, or resistance training as we call it, of course, we're going to have some micro tears. We're actually tearing the muscle fibers, and when they build back together, they're going to, obviously strengthen and thicken, and that's obviously the process of what we call hypertrophy. So, delayed onset muscle soreness usually is going to kick in 24 hours to 48 hours after your workout, and it usually reaches its peak, somewhere between that 24 and that 48 hours, right? So that 2 days after sort of a feel. And then you should recover within 5 days post-workout. Okay, usually you're back to normal, and then 5 to 7 days you're ready to rock and roll or to train again. One thing that I'll say is, especially initially when you first start, you're putting a massive strain on your body, right? So you're putting a very high demand. Your body's not used to having that level of tear, so it won't recover quite as quick. Okay, now of course there could be some age reasons or other medical conditions why you're not recovering as fast, but for just your average individual, when you first start out, it may take a little longer to recover, but as your level of training is raises and it gets higher and higher, you'll recover faster, right? And a lot of times, the day after, or 2 days after, you'll find yourself either not very sore or basically almost ready to rock and roll again on those same muscles. What I would say is, obviously, people seem to dread leg day more than other days, right? But if you were to put the same amount of strain on either a chest workout or, like a bicep and tricep workout, whatever it might be, you would still be sore in those muscles too for potentially multiple days afterwards. It's just people tend to go a little bit heavier on their legs. They have an easier time moving more weight with their legs, and that's why they have even more soreness traditionally in their legs during those workouts. Also, we use our legs for a lot of exercises, so usually they're tied in with multiple things or multiple exercises. So that's the reason we're so sore afterwards. But it would be no different than if you started a new job. If you were a dump truck worker, and every day, you hop off, and you're lifting garbage cans, and you're throwing garbage into the back of the truck. Well, after your first day, after your second day, your arms, your biceps would be destroyed, right? You'd be super sore. Well, 2 weeks after that, after that initial learning and that initial loading phase, you'd be fine and you'd be able to work every day, right? So it's just that initial adaptation that has to occur. So that is your really fancy way for the reasoning, for why you're so sore after leg day. It's because you've torn the muscles and they're trying to rebuild. But get back into the gym, get moving, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of other light mobility in conjunction with maybe some light cardio or some light active recovery will help push some blood into those sore muscles, and it'll help actually promote some recovery. So give that a shot, and obviously just keep training, and the more you do it, the more you'll adapt and you'll recover faster and faster. Okay, guys? Keep asking questions. If you have any more, comment, ask any questions down below, and we'll hopefully keep giving you some answers. Keep being better than yesterday.